We talk about obesity a lot, and this is why the fat acceptance, body positive movements, this is why it's a load of shit. This is why it's not just a load of shit, it's just fucking dangerous. It's straight fucking danger. Straight danger. Check this out. We have a study that half of America will be obese within 10 years. Now, the thing about this is that it's a lot more than just, oh, people won't be will be obese. We have 2/3 of the country are overweight or obese. Okay, overweight and or obese. So when you say overweight, you get a lot of wiggle room, right? We got overweight by opinion. How do you define it? And you can look this up. This is real data. There's just a lot of approximations too in this, but we know that everyone's fat. And how do you know? Just go outside. Literally just go outside, walk down the street, go to the supermarket, wherever you go, people have guts. People have fucking guts. When's the last time you saw someone that didn't have a gut? You see kids with guts. You see fathers with guts. Fathers look pregnant. Fathers look pregnant. Women look pregnant. You don't even know when a woman is pregnant anymore. You can't tell if it's just her fat fucking gut or she actually has a human child inside her. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We got here. Half of America will be obese within 10 years, study says, unless we work together. So let's take this with a grain of salt because it is on, biased media. But this is a reality. We are obese. If America does not collectively adopt healthier eating habits, over half the nation will be obese within 10 years. Even worse, 1 in 4 Americans will be, quote, severely obese, with a body mass index over 35, which means they will be more than 100 pounds overweight. All right? We're getting started. The world will have more than 250 million obese kids by 2030, a new report warns. The alarming prediction published Wednesday in NEJM, I have no idea what that is, you can look it up, was a result of a study analyzing self-reported body mass index from over 6 million American adults. Let's see. Considering the challenges of battling weight loss, that's devastating news for the future health of our nation. All right, let's talk about this. We're talking about the future health. You see this article? People are going to listen to this fucking article or read this and be like, oh my God, we're going to be so overweight. We're going to be so unhealthy. We are unhealthy now. This is just how much worse it's going to fucking get. This is how much worse it's going to get. Let's not fucking kid ourselves. This is not about the future. This is just a product of how fat we fucking are now. We're already screwed. We can't stop this, everyone. Why do you think I go so hard with my content? We can't wait for government intervention. We can't wait for government intervention. We can't wait for someone at the top to do something. What do you think? Fucking Kraft or Nestle are just going to have, oh my God, they're going to have this realization and then change the entire structure of their company and all their stockholders, like, oh my God, we're going to give up all our money and we're going to change how we do things. They're going to ride this train into the ground. They already have. The train is already off the rails. We're in crash mode. We're in crash mode. Why do you think I go so hard? Because we got to help each other from the bottom up. People have to come across a podcast. People have to come across some bearded guy fucking yelling and screaming and being a lunatic ass clown. And then, wow, let me listen to this fucking guy. He's really crazy. And then, holy shit, he has a good message. Let me try this. I'm just promoting common fucking sense. I'm trying to bring back some common sense. Trying to bring back some fucking logic. Can we bring some fucking logic back into our lives? Why does it have to be all this stupid shit all the time? We're going to be really obese in the future. We're fat now. Everywhere you fucking go. Fat as shit. Everyone is so goddamn fat. Let's go back to this article. This is fun. Given how notoriously difficult obesity is to treat once it's established, you can see that we are in an untenable situation, said the chair of Tufts University Public Health. She was not involved in the study. The societal cost is high, she said, both in terms of obesity-related health consequences and healthcare expenditures, which could bring us to our knees. It already is. It's already there. This is the slow fucking slide. Just a reminder, hashtag don't be fat in the comments. And make sure you leave a solid comment. Hashtag don't be fat, fam. Holding that up in the corner if you can't see it. Hashtag don't be fat for today's Swole card. Let's see. One of the first research efforts to drill down to the state level, the study found that 29 states, mostly in the South and Midwest, will be hit hardest with more than 50% of their residents considered obese. But no part of the country is spared. In all 50 states, at least 35% of the population will be obese. Will be obese. This is not overweight. This is obese. Obese. A BMI of 35 or more, that's fucking disgusting. What's even more concerning is the rise in severe obesity, said lead author Zachary Ward, an analyst at Harvard Chan School Center for Public Decision Science, for Health Decision Science. What the fuck is that? Health Decision Science? Well, that sounds complicated and worthless. God, the fucking George Carlin was right. The longer the phrase, the more worthless and the more stones, the more ballsack you take out of the Center for Health Decision Science, the center for finding out how to fix people from being fat fucks. Can we just be more realistic with what it's supposed to be? That's what it should be. The center for getting you unfucked and unfat. The Derek Zoolander for kids who can't read and want to do other things good too. Jesus Christ. Nationally, severe obesity, typically over 100 pounds of excess weight, will become the most common BMI category. Prevalence will be higher than 25% in 25 states. Sorry, I keep on scrolling up on my streaming thing and it fucking zooms in and out. I'm sorry, I'm making everyone throw up. Let's see. Currently, only 18% of all Americans are severely obese. If the trend continues, the study said severe obesity could become as prevalent as overall obesity was in the 1990s. So here's the thing. So now what's going to happen is the numbers that used to be for obesity are now going to be those numbers for severe obesity. Okay? The numbers for obesity, what used to be for obesity, are going to become the numbers for severe obesity. Fuck. Here we go. The prevalence of overall obesity in the 1990s, 2010. Look at that. You got that purple and shit. You got those different colors. Look at that blue. It got so fucking red, we have dark blue. Yo, look at that fucking chart. Bitches, look at this fucking chart. Look how purple. It got so fucking red, it's purple. Can we look at this? Can we appreciate this for a fucking second? Look at that fucking shit. Look at that shit. Look at the 1990s. So look at the bottom right-hand corner. You see that little graph? The yellow is like at the 20% mark is that yellow. That's where the yellow is. Then you go to 2010, then you start getting to the 30, 40% range. Look at 2030. Overall obesity. No, this is fucking bad. Look at that. Look at that 2030. 2010 is in the middle. So we're in 2020. We're in between the second and the third one. You say, what the fuck is going on in North Dakota? Look at Missouri, look at Louisiana, look at Alabama, Mississippi. That blue is worse than red. It got so fucking red, we're on purple. It got so fucking red, we're on blue. It got so fucking red. Look at this shit. What the fuck is wrong with you people? And I'm not saying you all that are watching. Obviously, you're probably doing better than 99% of these fucking jackasses. I was going to say jack-offs. It doesn't matter what you call them. Fat fucking fucks. Fat fucking fucks. There's really not much else to say, but look at this. Look at this graph. It's so bad, it's fucking purple. And listen, and there's some parts of this article that are so fucking stupid. So goddamn dumb. Let's scroll down a little bit, skip some of this bullshit. One reason is the rise of sugar-sweetened beverages and ultra-processed foods, which contribute calories but little nutrition. Oh, thank you, Mr. Science. Oh, thank you. Oh, this study, this article is really teaching me a lot. Another is that the price of food, including unhealthy fast food choices, has fallen in America when you adjust for inflation. Yep, GMO soy and corn just making up 99% of the foods you're going to find. And I just made up those numbers, but you get what I mean. Low food prices are certainly a part of it. Also, limited options for physical activity. Limited options for physical activity. Okay, hold on a second. Where are these limited options for physical activity? You mean walking? Limited options? You eat better and you just go for a fucking walk? Where are these limited options for physical activity? Go for a fucking walk, you fat ass. Go for a fucking walk. Take a walk. Walk. You're not going to be on the cover of a fucking magazine. Go for a walk. Go for a fucking walk. You're not going to be a supermodel. Go for a walk. Stop worrying about your fucking abs. Go for a walk. Jesus Christ. Limited options for physical activity. There are no limited options. Go for a fucking walk. But I'm in a lower socioeconomic. It's like, okay, people can fucking walk. I'm not saying if you live in a shitty ghetto, you can walk, you might get shot. Okay, like, but these are other problems that are intertwined. But that statement, get the fuck out of here. A lot of people could just go for a fucking walk. That's a cop-out. And there's a lot being written about the stress of structural racism and how that influences people's behavioral patterns. Yeah, no shit. Oh God, you're going to bring fucking race into this goddamn crap again. Here's another problem, all right? Another major problem. Can we fix it? Quote, there's no rosy picture here, but I don't think we can throw in the towel, this person said. It will probably take lots of federal, state, and local policy interventions and regulations to have a big impact. We can't rely on individual behavior change in an environment that is so obesity promoting. That is the only fucking way that we are going to make a difference. The government and these big fucking corporations and the big systems have proven decade after decade that you cannot fix this from the top down. You cannot fix this from the top down. You literally cannot fix this. The government is not going to fix it. That's why this type of community, these types of podcasts, real fucking information is going to be the only thing that can spread and change the future generations. If you listen to this podcast and you start cooking differently and thinking about your food differently, you teach your kids, they learn and they know that for the rest of their life. It becomes their religion. It becomes their identity. They know, they understand that because mommy and daddy taught them properly. This is not going to go away for decades or centuries if we can survive that long. We're well beyond downhill. We're burning. We're already done. You can't slow that down. It's going to happen. It's going to make it to that purple fucking 2030. Literally going to happen. You can't stop it. It's too big. It's too big of a system. You can't turn a fucking huge yacht on a dime. You cannot turn it on a dime. Thanks for watching, fam. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast on YouTube so you can catch the live streams every single day.
We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we